Hello everyone, it's Maximus on behalf of Crypto Talk Now, and I have the latest developing update in regards to the South Korean travel ban of not just present Terraform employees, but also former Terraform Labs employees. So we definitely want to take a look into this. Let's pull up this particular article and shout out, of course, to uh, Gizmodo, who came out with the latest developing update in regards to this. So, for instance, it states dozens of past and present staff from the company behind the crash of UST and also what is currently now known as Luna Classic have been barred from leaving South Korea, according to multiple reports. Goes on to mention this particular former employee, who is Daniel Hong, a former Terraform Labs employee, posted that he had not been allowed to board a scheduled flight from from Seoul, South Korea, to go to New York City. And of course, this was originally posted by Korean outlet JTBC, who reported on the news in regards to this. It goes on to mention that on that same day, he, who was a primary designer, right, like in the previous news I gave you guys, he wasn't allowed, of course, to leave due to the travel ban. So what's going on now is you're not just seeing people like him, or I should say specifically him, being barred. Now you're actually seeing other former past employees. You're literally seeing about 12 employees, a little over a dozen, for instance, who are also being banned from leaving the country due to this ongoing investigation. He did go ahead and post a screenshot in that regard. I'll go ahead and blow this up for you guys. So, for instance, I mean, you don't need to understand Korean to get the gist of this. It shows right here, and this, of course, was from this specific, I guess, airline that comes out of South Korea. It mentions that there's a prohibition departure for specific individuals, and of course, it basically shows this. You don't really need to know Korean, like I said, to get the gist of it. They were not allowed to leave. But on top of that, he states, stop asking me why I couldn't make it to New York City, friends. This is why the Korean government imposed an exit ban for all ex-Terra Money employees today. And it's just nuts to see this. But check this out. In regards to who's leading the investigation, this part is key. South Korea's ongoing investigation to Terra Luna collapse is being led by a special financial crimes unit nicknamed, quote unquote, the Green Reapers of Uido, after the Seoul Financial District. Basically, in a nutshell, they're South Korea's version of Wall Street. The financial focused investigation team that gained renowned recognition for its role in hundreds of arrests in past cases, including large embezzlement scandals. In the case of Terraform Labs, the Grim Reapers, quote unquote, are looking into possible, listen to this, fraud and other financial violations on the part of the company, its employees, and its founder, of course, who is Do Kwon. The probe came after the filing of two official complaints from a group of 81 investors, quote unquote, Terraform founders and the company deceived investors with their flawed algorithmic coins, where the complaint documents, according to earlier Financial Times report. We know the history, of course, of what happened with Terra. I'm not going to read all this, but nonetheless, this is crazy to be able to see this. Crazy in the regard that it's caught this much attention from this specific group. Of course, you could look more into this group if you want, but the gist I got from it is they're not messing around when it comes to this investigation. They take this very serious, and this, of course, is an ongoing developmental news update that will continue to bring you guys, because it is a hot topic with anything in regards to Terra and Luna and so on. Let me know how you guys feel about this ongoing investigation. Do you feel as though this quote-unquote South Korean financial investigation team will find what we all have been basically been trying to get answers for, or do you feel as though it's going to fall upon deaf ears? We're not going to get the answers, and we're just going to keep seeing crazy excuses in that regard to what happened with UST and the fall of Terra Luna Classic. So with that said, everybody, on behalf of Crypto Talk Now, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is Maximus. May y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next one.